Test 1 2 3. Okay, finally my mic is working fine. I'm so sorry guys, I have no idea what happened. I hope the mic is better now. Okay, so hello guys, thanks for watching my stream. I'm going to stream a few ranked games with Aura. Yes, I have Omelette Arcade, but I'm trying to stream on YouTube.
Please ban a hero. The enemy is banning. Your team is picking.
So if you guys have any questions, do feel free to ask me. I will try my best to answer any questions that I can answer.
Your team is picking.
Yes, I'm quite sick. I'm down with a flu. How to invade successfully? The current strategy to invade now is to first four-man mid lane. So after clearing the first wave of middle lane, then 4 heroes will invade together. Basically, it's the mid lane plus the tri lane. You guys, the four of them together will invade, and it goes down to, I would say, your skills and your hero's choices to see whether your invade will turn out successfully. So in in this game, we will definitely invade. You can watch how we do it. So I'm down with a flu. If I sneeze, try to bear with it. My flu is quite bad.
The enemy is picking.
Thank you, I'm trying to get well soon. I've started ML at season 3, so wait. Oh, I started ML at season 2. So I didn't play season 1 and I have no idea who the first player of season 1 is. I only played season 2, and season 2 it was Hinel. Then season 3 it was me, I think. Yeah, this is season 5. I can't really remember. It doesn't really matter. No, I don't think I can still be top 1 in this season. Mainly because the current number 1 now is still playing, and the gap between us is quite huge. I think it's a 200 star gap or 300 stars. So if I want to catch up, it will be quite impossible for me to do so unless I play like 24 hours a day. Which I don't think I will do that, because it's actually very tiring and you have to sacrifice a lot of things to play such long hours. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to invade successfully.
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them.
Okay, the key to invading, right? Firstly, we have Rafaela. Rafaela is a very strong level 1 hero. So by picking Rafaela, right, it helps us a lot in invading. So as you can see now, I'm going to clear the mid lane, and then we will together invade their blue buff. So by right, should be 4 players together invade, but my Aura and my Lancelot are a bit too slow. So as you can see, we have successfully taken their blue buff. Okay, the reason why we invade that side of their blue buff is because their team has a Fanny. And we would want to take Fanny's blue, because by taking Fanny's blue buff, it will handicap Fanny a lot. Akai isn't okay in terms of counter. I think heroes with disables will counter Akai well, but Akai isn't a tier 1 tank. If you are a tank player, the current best tank heroes are Grok and Hilda.
Turtle resurrecting soon. First blood.
It's not because they counter Akai, but they can do more than Akai. So I'm starting the turtle now because the 3 of them are low in HP. So if we do the turtle now, it's hard for them to come and engage us. And if they engage us, we will stop and fight them.
An ally has slain the turtle.
What champion must you pick to win every game? If you have a decent team to invade level 1, get Rafaela. Rafaela really helps a lot in the level 1 invade. Rafaela plus 1 tank and either 1 mage or another tank. That will be a tri-lane. So it's either 2 tanks and 1 mage or 2 mage and 1 tank, and your tri-lane will be solid. How to play Hayabusa? It's really hard to explain how to play, but basically you just solo a lane and get fed, I guess. Oh no. Yes, item build does matters. It actually matters a lot. So if you don't have the correct item build, or you are still using the default item build of Mobile Legends, I highly recommend you to find a decent build to copy. Yes, I'm playing AoV, and because AoV currently has some kind of bug, so I'm going to play ML for maybe the next phase.
Resurrecting soon.
My favorite hero, I would say that my current favorite hero is Lancelot. It's really fun.
You have been slain.
Okay, so I got hooked there,
has been slain.
and I died. Okay, the opponent Harley, I think,
Enemy has been slain. Enemy has been slain.
Any tips? My team always win in early game but loses in late game. How to get a solid win? Okay, this is a question a lot of people have been asking. If you are winning early game, for example like this game, 7-2, always make sure you take lot. Lot is a very important factor to end the game.
Request backup.
So make sure you take lot, because you really need lot to push in Mobile Legends.
Has been slain. Ally has been.
So as you can see, what we have done is we didn't take the second turtle, if you realize, so that the lot will spawn faster. And now our team is waiting for the next lot to, we are waiting for the lot to spawn now, so that we can take the lot and end the game. So the lot still has 1 minute before it spawns, and now we are going to stay our lane first, push out our lanes. Any tips and advice on Fanny? Okay, the tip is really simple, just play 1000 games of Fanny. Fanny is a hero that you can't play without practice. So you really need to play a lot of games to be a good Fanny player. All the good Fanny player has at least 1000 games played. So if you want to be a good Fanny player, I would advise you to just play a lot of games on Fanny.
Enemy has been slain. Lord resurrecting soon.
So now that the Lord has spawned, our whole team is moving to the Lord.
Request backup.
Karina, Cyclops. Okay, I'll try to play Karina and Cyclops the next few games. I'm not sure whether I can play them. I mean, because I joined Aura team, or I would say I'm just feeling heroes in this team. So I'm not sure what I'm going to play, but I will try to play. Oh no!
Double kill. Triple kill.
Okay, so so the mistake made by us is that we should have killed Barman first instead of trying to finish the Lord. Okay, so the proper play to make with Lord is that when your team is winning, you start the Lord. But you don't really finish the Lord unless your opponent doesn't come or you killed all of your opponents.
An ally has been slain.
So the Lord is actually a bait to start a fight because since you are leading so much, by starting the Lord, you force your enemy to come to you. And by doing that, you will get to fight them. And since you are winning, you should be able to kill them off easily and take the Lord.
Initiate retreat. I has been slain.
For Akai, I highly recommend you to take either Petrify or Retribution. I'm taking Retribution now is because I laned with two mages, so the two mages couldn't take Retribution, and therefore I had to take Retribution for the lane. So if you actually lane with an assassin who has Retribution, the better spell for Akai would be Petrify. I think I mentioned before on how to farm fast. Always make sure to clear your jungle and your opponent jungle. In Mobile Legends, jungle creeps actually gives you a lot. So if you want to farm fast, always make sure you clear the jungle creeps. If you want to learn more on fast farming, I have a video on my channel you can watch if you're interested. Okay, please don't copy me and do this. I'm just trying to have some fun.
Our turret is under attack. Initiate. Our turret has been destroyed.
Okay, so now as you can see, we are just waiting for the next lot.
Initiate retreat.
Mobile Legends is relatively easy to play. It's all about taking lots. And without lot, you cannot push and end the game. So before you want to push or before you want to end the game, you will always have to wait for the lot to spawn. So this is why we are at a state where we can't do anything and we are just waiting for the next lot.
Launch attack. Shut down.
I would say Zilong and Hayabusa counters Kagura the most. Fanny as well. Probably Assassins, Lancelot. what the mistakes we always make so the enemy can come back. Don't give your enemy steal the lot. Yeah. Because if your enemy steals the lot, it actually helps them a lot. What games in my phone? I'm playing Lineage, AOV, and ML. Yeah, just these 3 games I'm playing. So as you can see now, I've stopped the lot after they came. So, like what I said, the lot is a bait to fight them and kill them. As you can see, because we are leading so much, so by starting the lot and forcing them to come, we have easily wiped them. And now that we've aced them, because our middle creep wave is near to their tower, so we are going to go for the victory directly. Yeah. So I'm going to stream a few more games. Is ganking important? To be honest, the tri-lane is the most important factor of this game. If your tri-lane loses, you will most likely lose the game. So if you want to gank, okay, the common gameplay is mid lane ganking for the tri lane. So that's the only time ganking will happen, I guess. Where I know Hinel. I've known Hinel since season 2. I've played with him quite a lot. He's a really good player, and he's a funny player as well. So I really love playing with Hinel. But too bad he's actually online. Let's try inviting him. He looks AFK. How to master Kagura, how to master Hayabusa. In mobile games, yes, practice makes perfect. If you want to really master a hero, play more. Okay, not only play more, you can start first by watching videos. Watch videos of other pro players. Watch how they play the hero, and put yourself in their shoes and compare. That's what I always do. So, let's say you are watching Zixuan playing Fanny. So when I was learning Fanny, I watched his videos and I will ask myself, if I'm him, will I do the same thing? And if I wouldn't do the same thing, why? So that's how I improve myself. I keep comparing and contrasting, and yeah, compare, contrast, and play a lot to improve. Yes, Zixuan is a guy. That Fanny Global #1 is a guy, he's not a girl. Please don't think that he's a girl. Zixuan doesn't have any social medias. I don't really know him well, and I have no idea where is he right now because he doesn't seem to be still playing ML, and he's not playing AOV as well, so I have no idea where Zixuan is. Oh, yes, Facebook page, okay. Do you know Michael Sao? Michael Sao? Nope, I don't know who's that. Okay, I'll try to play Kagura this game if it's possible. No, I didn't play Wangzhe Rongyao. Wangzhe Rongyao. But Wangzhe Rongyao is very similar to AOV.
The enemy is banning.
Okay, so I will start off by playing Kagura.
Your team is banning.
Yes, Wangzhe Rongyao, also known as Arena of Valor, AOV. It's a much harder game than ML.
The enemy is picking.
Okay, so my opponent has banned Kagura. Okay, I'll play Karina.
Your team is picking.
I can't play Hayabusa because if you notice, OBS Zapno, the second player in my team, he's a Hayabusa and a Fanny main, so he can only play Hayabusa and Fanny, and I wouldn't want to see him playing other heroes, so he will probably be playing the Hayabusa.
Enemy is picking. Please pick a hero. The enemy is picking.
So the reason why, if you guys are wondering why we are playing Akai these few games, is because the enemy has Fanny, and Akai is a very good counter to Fanny because of his ultimate. So it prevents Fanny from getting close to your team. It really counters Fanny quite hard. So this is why we are playing Panda Akai.
Your team is picking.
First blood is definitely important it gives you a lot of gold. What do you think about TZ Superstar Top 1 Global Karina? I actually do respect him a lot. Him, iOS, Hinel, yeah, they're all good players. He doesn't only play Karina, he can play a lot of heroes at a very high level. So even though he's the top 1 global Karina, he's a very good hero overall. He's a very good player overall. Yes, Moscow does counter Fanny as well, because of the condemn. So if I'm solo ranking, I will play either Fanny or Lancelot or Roger. They are all good heroes to solo, for solo queue.
Welcome to Legend. 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them.
But I highly recommend
Troops
you guys
deployed.
to find a good team to play ML together, like form a life. Because honestly speaking, it's really easy to find and teams compared to solo. I was supposed to
Initiate retreat.
clear me and invade. I have no idea why my team is starting our own buff. Okay.
Nothing. Aside.
Okay, I'm glad that my video has helped you on farming.
First blood. Ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
So I prefer jungler emblem on Karina because of the attack speed and the movement speed. Karina base damage is high enough, so I don't really
Enemy has been slain.
like to magic emblem on Karina.
Resurrecting soon.
Aside.
An enemy has been slain.
Worthy of our protection. Evil, there is justice.
Has been slain. An ally has slain the turtle.
So as you can see, most of the time I'm farming jungler as Karina because for Karina you want to level fast and be ahead of your opponents, so that it's easier for you to engage. So how to engage and when to engage? Depending on your heroes, if your tri-lane is winning hard, and you have a Rafaela, you can engage anytime you want. On when to engage, it really depends on your tank.
An ally
You
has
have to
been
see whether your
slain.
tank starts the engage. But most of the time, you will engage after you reach level 4, when all your heroes have the ultimate spells.
Request backup.
So actually my tri-lane shouldn't leave the lane because we are out leveling them quite hard. And we should stay the lane because we can win.
Wonderful things in this
An ally has slain.
I'm lagging quite hard, I don't know why.
side. There is justice.
An ally has been slain. You have slain an enemy. Double kill. Turtle resurrecting. Our turret has been destroyed.
Nothing can stop us.
So this is actually a very close game, and I'm going to try to risk a lot later to make the game not that close.
Enemy has been slain.
Aside evil. Justice.
So I hope they aim the aura
Turret is
first.
under attack. Our turret has been destroyed.
I'm lagging.
Killing spree.
Nothing can
Our turret has been destroyed.
aside evil. There is justice.
Shut down.
Okay, so this is really bad right now because the Fanny is very ahead. He's like 1k richer than me. If he plays well, he probably can
There are
1v5 us.
worthy of our
Yes, Karina can solo total at any time, even without spell vamp.
nothing can stop us.
Initiate retreat. Backup.
There are
An ally has
So
been
now that we are losing, we shouldn't fight,
Initiate
and I'm
retreat.
trying to tell them not to fight.
Double kill.
evil. There
Your team destroyed a turret.
I take jungle emblem because of Karina passive. By having more attack speed, I get to activate her passive more often, and this actually helps me a lot in taking objectives.
nothing can stop us.
Retreat. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
So this is real bad.
Spree. Enemy kill.
So this game is probably over. The Fanny is really fat. We need a miracle in this game.
Our turn. Initiate retreat. Enemy free. Initiate retreat. Enemy unstoppable. Down. Turret has been destroyed. Attack. An enemy has been slain. You have slain an enemy. An enemy has slain.
So this is our one and only hope to win back the game. If the Fanny comes and kill us all, it will be game over.
Aside evil, there is justice.
Spring enemy rampage.
Come on.
Ally has
Okay,
slain. Initiate retreat.
At least we got the lot. So when you are losing, you have to risk for the lot, because if you give your opponent the lot, the game is most likely over. So try your best not to give. Oh, okay. Thanks for the roadster. I appreciate a lot.
Nothing can stop us.
Like really, it's been a long time since I had gifts. So thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. So okay, back to the topic.
There is justice.
Yes, if you are losing, try to get the lot, because the lot is really important.
Initiate you have slain an enemy. Your team destroyed a turret.
Aside.
Slain an enemy. Your team destroyed a turret. Launch attack. Your team destroyed a turret.
So the panel did a good job in trapping the Fanny, and we managed to kill the Fanny.
Nothing can stop us.
Now we are trying to push their tower. I'm not sure if it's possible. Oh my god.
Shut down.
Okay, I got him.
Free. An ally has been. Your team destroyed a turret.
I'm lagging quite badly. If I'm not lagging, I think I could have done more.
Nothing can stop us.
Initiate retreat.
But it's fun. I do my 100% win, I guess.
Aside evil, there is justice.
Initiate retreat. Mega kill.
No, stop fighting. So now that we've gotten some kills back, what we need to do is to secure the next lot.
Request backup. Initiate retreat.
Aside evil, there is justice.
An ally has been slain. Initiate retreat.
I'm using iPhone 6.
Initiate.
Oh my god, why is my team... Why my team keep trying to fight? I don't understand.
Initiate.
Okay, at this situation we must not fight them because
Initiate retreat.
we will lose if we fight them.
Soon. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. You destroyed a turret.
Beside evil, there is justice.
So now that I've managed to get their top tower,
An enemy has been
I'll
slain.
do the lot. And pray that they do not come. Okay, actually let's not do
Initiate
it.
retreat.
The lot was too risky because our opponents are near, so I decided to stop the lot. So just be patient and wait for the right opportunity.
An ally has
What the fuck?
initiate retreat. Initiate retreat. An ally has been slain.
Nothing can stop us.
Ally has been slain.
Oh my god, I need my ultimate.
There are
I need my ultimate.
worthy of us.
Our base is under attack. Mega kill. Double kill. Triple kill. Maniac.
Oh yes, I did it. Okay, I managed to survive until my ultimate is up.
There is justice. There are wonderful things in this world. Beside evil, there is justice.
Ally has slain Lord. Initiate retreat. Initiate retreat.
Nothing can stop us.
So the proper play now is to wait for lot to spawn and then push together with the lot so that it's 100% push.
Retreat. Initiate.
So now I'm trying to make sure my teammates don't fight until the lot
Initiate.
is at top.
Initiate retreat. Initiate retreat. Initiate retreat.
Why? Okay.
Request backup. Request backup.
There are wonderful things worthy of our protection.
Request backup.
Stop us.
So we really need to kill the Fanny to end the game.
Legendary.
Uh,
An
Okay,
enemy
maybe
has
not.
been slain.
Okay, so I guess I managed to win this game somehow. The opponent didn't didn't make use of their lead well. They didn't take the lot and push with the lot. So this is why we were able to come back, because we managed to get the lot even though we are losing, and that actually helped us in making the comeback. So this was a really hard game. If our opponents took the lot and played better, we shouldn't have been able to win. Okay, I will show some of my hero builds. So for my Karina, I'm going for this build. Disaster Truncheon, if you are fighting like a heavy physical lineup team, go for this Winter Truncheon instead. So the last item is interchangeable between these two. I think most of you will want to see Hayabusa as well. Hayabusa goes this build, wait, no longer. Go for Blade of Despair, last item, okay. This is my Hayabusa build. Okay, maybe you guys need Kagura as well. This is my current Kagura build. So the last item as well is interchangeable between these two items and these three items, depending on which defensive item you really need. Freya's build is very similar to Zilong's build. Lifesteal into Scarlet Phantom and wait. Yep, this is the proper build now. Cyclops build. Okay, this is my current Cyclops build. Either Boots first or Spell Vamp first, depending on which lane you play. Oops. So God build if you guys need. Warrior Boots actually adds a lot of good stats, and that's why, okay, it adds a very decent amount of defensive stats compared to the amount of gold spent. So for 690 gold, you get 22 armor and your physical defense go up each time you are attacked with a basic attack. So it's really very gold efficient, and it's really a very good item for fighters and assassins. Set for Odette and Aurora. Okay, this is my Aurora build. This is my Odette's build. I'll show you guys my emblem in a while. So these are my emblems. Okay, do not up physical emblem. Physical emblem is useless. It's because I was once a noob, and that's why my physical emblem is at level 53. So magic emblem, jungle emblem. Jungle emblem is one of my favorite emblem. Oh, I can up it for free. Okay, physical assassin. Physical assassin is one of the important emblems for assassin heroes such as Fanny, Lancelot, Hayabusa. Magic assassin is better than magic emblem. So if your magic assassin level is high, use magic assassin. The only reason why I'm using magic emblem is because my magic assassin is only level 33. So fighter and roamer, I don't really use them. What advice would I give if I want to turn competitive for ML? Okay, the very first step is to find a good team. Okay, no, the very first step is to make sure that you yourself is a good player. You have to be a good player first. Then you will be able to find a good team, play with the better players, get known, and that's how you enter the competitive scene. Build for Harley, okay. So my current favorite hero is Lancelot. Lancelot currently can do a lot. So this is my current Harley build. Actually no longer, I prefer this item. Okay, I will show you guys my Karina build. So this is my favorite Karina build, and I also just played Karina using this build. My Lancelot build is exactly the same as my Hayabusa's build. Okay, Bane build. Bane is not really that good of a hero. I mean, if you are playing for fun, it's a very fun hero to play, but if you are playing to win, I would suggest you not to play Bane. Saber build. This Saber build is really good. I've copied it from one of the sabers that impressed me a lot, and I've tried this Saber build. It works really well, so try to follow this build. For Grok, I would suggest you to go for Tank Emblem. Actually both works well, but I prefer the Tank Emblem. Okay, Cyclops build again. Okay, wait, I have no idea when my game isn't starting. Oh, so now we are waiting for some players to end games. Okay. I mean, I don't understand Indonesian, but I can probably guess what they are saying. So now we have to wait for a while for Bendot. So if you guys have any questions, any item builds you want to see, do tell me, I can show you guys. hello everyone. No, I wouldn't suggest Lancelot to play tank build because it defeats the purpose of an assassin if you build tank. Basically, if you are building it tank, you might as well play. You might as well play another hero and build tank. Other heroes can do more with a tank build. So this is Roger's build. If your laning is good, I suggest you to go like this. Actually, just go this build. Yeah, it's much better now. Yes, Hilda is one of the top tanks right now. Hilda and Grok are the best tanks. How to handle Lancelot? It's very seldom that we will give Lancelot to our opponents because Lancelot is really broken right now. So in most of the games we will ban Lancelot. We wouldn't give Lancelot to our opponents. But if Lancelot is really open, I guess the only way to win Lancelot is to win your tri-lane. Make sure your tri-lane wins. So if your tri-lane is winning, you can easily control Turtle and Lord and win the game from there. Hilda and Grok is good because of the level 1. They do a lot at level 1. In this game, level 1 matters a lot because you can win the game from level 1 just by invading.
The enemy is
so this is why Rafaela is also a very good pick right now because Rafaela helps your invade a lot. So Lancelot is open. Saint's Baby Shark. Okay, if I'm not wrong, that's Dylan.
The enemy is picking. Team is picking. The enemy is picking. Your team is picking.
So I have no idea what they are saying. Lancelot use physical assassin is much better. If your physical assassin level is very low, then use physical. For me, I'm using jungle emblem because I really love jungle emblem. I have no idea, but I just love the movement speed. And partly because my physical assassin level is low.
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
If my physical assassin level is high, I will
5
use
seconds
physical
till the
assassin.
enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them. All troops deployed.
So I really have no idea why my ping is so high.
Request backup.
That beautiful. One with the sword.
Initiate retreat.
Yes, Karina is in meta. It's still a very good pick.
My sword thirsts for blood.
Yes, I'm lagging quite badly. I have no idea why. My ping is high. It's quite sad to play with high ping.
Request backup.
I think maybe because the Indonesians are the hosts, I will try to host the next game.
Come one, the sword. In me, the tiger sniffs the rose.
OBS is
Turtle
better than
resurrecting.
DM in my opinion. Saints isn't really strong right now, so I would say that Aura made the right choice to join Evos. Evos is really good at the moment. So now I've seen that top is fighting. I'm roaming towards top.
First blood.
My sword thirsts for blood.
Okay, so I'm not the only one who's lagging. My teammates are lagging as well. So I think it's a host problem. I will try to host the next game to see if it's still in. So my stream isn't lagging, it's the game that's lagging. If you see my ping, it's jumping towards 205 at random timing.
My sword thirsts for blood.
Best squad now, in my opinion, probably IDNS. IDNS is really strong right now.
Taste this. Oh, that beautiful Oda. Let me your applause.
An enemy has been slain. The enemy has slain the turtle.
Beautiful.
You have slain an enemy. Double kill.
Okay, so it didn't really matter because it didn't really matter that they took the turtle
Let me hear.
because we got the lot.
Your team destroyed an enemy. Slain.
We got some kills, so giving them the turtle is quite worth it.
Team destroyed a turtle.
I actually took part in MSC, but I lost to Impunity because at that point of time my team wasn't that good. Yes, I'm from Singapore. Yes, Tribes is superbly strong as well. I think that probably Hinel or Superstar is the next best player. No, I can't speak Bahasa. I can only speak Chinese and English. Yes, I'm lagging quite badly. It's probably because of the host.
Initiate retreat.
I will try to host the next game and see if it's still lagging.
Lord resurrecting soon.
But never use lag as an excuse because as you can see, I'm still doing well with the ping I have. So always try to play even though you have difficulties. I mean, just to get us training. Think positively when you're playing the game. Negative thoughts will help you to. Negative thoughts won't help you to play better.
You destroyed a turret.
Let me hear your applause.
Your team destroyed a turret. Request backup.
My sword for blood. Shadow power, execute my sword.
An ally has slain Lord.
Become one with the sword.
Initiate.
Impunity now is really quite bad. All their old players have left the team,
Request backup.
so they aren't that good right now. I didn't give chance, but I moved to Arena of Valor. I played Arena of Valor for a few days.
Kill.
That's why other players managed to take over my rank.
Your team destroyed a turret.
Let me hear your applause.
Godlike. I has been slain. Killing spree. Shut down.
So as you can see, Lancelot is really strong. You can deal a lot of damage and still survive. Oh my god, I'm lagging. Okay. Come on, get the tower. Get the tower. Get the
Your
tower.
team destroyed a turret. Your team destroyed a turret.
Oh, so laggy. If I didn't lag, I probably could. Oh well.
You destroyed a turret. An enemy has slain. Request.
So laggy. I don't know what I'm doing. Just need help pressing spells. Hope this game ends. This is the torture.
An ally has been slain.
Oh, I hope that it will be fine in the next game because I'm going to be the host for the next game. If it's still lagging, then I try to always play aggressive.
Killings.
Aggressive is the way to win the game. Playing safe is more anyway, so always try to be aggressive.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, if I know it's lagging quite badly, please try to bear with me for this game. I hope the next game will be better.
Initiate retreat. Initiate retreat. Ally has slain Lord.
For now I prefer Karina. I prefer Lancelot. Lancelot is really quite broken
An
at the
enemy
moment.
has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
Okay, finally this game has been ended. I really hope that I'll be hosting the next game, so I hope things turn out well. Okay, I will try to restart my stream and see if it's better.